Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. I know I've been like late. I'm like too late. 2 3 months. No show, nothing, and I'm suddenly over here at the very end of this particular month because I have a lot to share. Trust me, like I have a lot and lot of things to share because a lot of things took place in these 2 3 months, and I'm glad it happened. Firstly, in the month of February, my mother, like I'm starting it all over because there's nothing intro I'm supposed to give because I'm totally embarrassed of me being absolutely absent for so many time, for so many time, like amount of the time. But now I'm back and I hope to be this consistent. Like I keep okay fine. I just keep promising myself and just keep breaking it. It just feels so horrible at times. But anyways, in the month of February, I finally decided to join this particular thing, and I'm just surprised that I came up with flying colors. So, wait a minute, let me present it to you. Yes, so this is a certificate. Oh my god, my ring light and is flashing. So, this is a certificate of me, of mine, of the Pro MUA course. So, yes, my mother, like, she literally forced me to, and this is the trophy which I got. And so basically in the month of February, the ad was like going on for a couple of times, and the last day was, the last registration day was the last week of Jan. And my mother was like, why don't you just join, you're so good at makeup. I'm like, my mother is someone who doesn't prefer too much of makeup, or to be very honest, she's not a very much makeup fan because she's scared, because she's like applying too much of products can, like degrade your skin, condition and blah and blah. She's basically scared of it. So but seeing me doing makeup and everything and all, she probably thought, why not enroll her in this pro MUA course. And I did, and eventually I'm here, and I'm surprised that I've made it. And this just really makes me feel so happy. That's pretty much it. The course is of 1.5 months. So basically February, March, and we had an examination in the month of April. Now, April has a very interesting part to play over here. So in the month of April, okay, before I just go to the particular story, let me tell you to be very exact that I have my skincare done, CTM done. I'm gonna apply the primer later, but let the products get soak in. So yes, as I've done this Pro MOA course, you're gonna see a lot of products and everything that I'm gonna be using. It's gonna get upgraded. So last time it was a different thing, but this time I've switched to Rio Herbs cleanser. Yes, Rio Herbs cleanser, followed by this toner because I have oily skin. So this is Aroma Magic Aromatic Skin Toner, this one, and the last one is a water based moisturizer, because you know what, in any promo course you are always given a theory on everything, be it of eyebrow, be it of skin, be it of skin types, undertones of anything. Like anybody who has done makeup course, they know it much better than I do. And yes, I'm going to be using this Aqua Blast water based moisturizer from the company PAC, Professional Artist Cosmetics. That is the full form, I guess. Yes, I've already used it, and pretty much it. So let it just soak in. Okay, so in the main course, and as I was telling, in the month of April, a lot of I just face a lot of rushes because my cousin got married. Yes, that particular cousin. I don't know whether I discussed it with you or not previously, but my cousin, like my cousin who got divorced around 8 years back, my maternal cousin I'm talking about, because he's the only cousin I'm close to, and you know what? He got married. Like he got married, and I'm just so happy. Like he got married in the month of April 28th, and tomorrow is 28th of May. Today is his birthday. Today is 27th of May. Today is his birthday. So tomorrow is he's going to complete 1 month of his wedding, and we are all just cannot be any happy. Like I just hope I could just express my happiness, because it happened so quickly, so randomly, not random because it was all, the dates were all fixed and planned and everything. But the event it was a 1 day event, since it was my cousin, as you know that he is a divorcee, and he got married for the second time, and it was kept, the ceremony was kept absolutely short. So it just happened in just 1 day. So the registrar came and just sign off on this and that and blah blah and whatnot. My friends were also invited, and it was an amazing day. I just wish I could just brag about it all throughout like the day, but I know time shortage, but I have to be quick. So this is it's I really enjoyed in the month of April, in practicing and keeping myself busy, this and that and more. So my cousin's wedding got over. This is one particular, like a good sign. And yes, we visited a particular, not a particular place. We got to travel after 8 years. Like 8 years is such a long time. Like we got to travel. Like it was the last time I traveled. I was in class 9. Yeah, is it was in Duars. So this time we visited the Andamans, and I'm gonna say a lot about it, because we had a very average experience, because we also had to face the wrath of the cyclone Mocha. I'm gonna say that as I move forward with the makeup. So okay, so today I am going to do this particular wedding guest look of mine, where I did the makeup and I went to attend my cousin's wedding. So this is the makeup which I did at my cousin's wedding, at that particular venue itself, because we have to reach the venue before people start coming in. And yes, I was done with everything and all, and maybe something went wrong, maybe my foundation shade or something, and it came down. It just got darker. It just got oxidized, and it got darker with it. So probably I made some mistake, but right now I really need to reconsider the particular look and really need to recreate again all over to show you also, guys, how did I dressed up at that day. So come on, without any further ado, let's begin. So I've used Recode's Ace of Base Primer, mattifying primer. It's a silicone primer, and silicone primer goes on all skin types. It's a really good thing. And yes, it was also featured in Shark Tank. So that's it. Now it's high time that I color correct. So I have the Forever HD, no, it's Daily Forever 52 Professional HD Camouflage HD palette. And yes, like I said, that we went to Andaman, but we didn't enjoy as much. It's mostly because of the cyclone Mocha. Because we went there. It was the initial 2 to 3 days. It was all fun and frolic and everything and all. We were roaming here and there. We were seeing a lot of beaches and all. It's mostly beaches out there, and the fun activities uh, were also part of the attraction. However, we were restricted on the second or the third day, maybe, telling it that we cannot go, because it's mostly because of the cyclone and the waves. Even it's not that they were lying, because we also witnessed the waves. And oh my god, like the way, like it's such huge waves coming and splashing it onto the shore. And it, like, anybody like who doesn't prefer like sea, I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. Or anybody who has faced such like natural calamity, I hope you can understand. I hope you can like connect what I'm trying to say, because it was extremely horrific, and we all were in dilemma that whether we would be able to return back or not, because we were supposed to be back on 14th of April, because yeah, and 8th to 14th of April, this was the duration of our tour and all. So we were supposed to be back on 14th, and over there, since because of this particular cyclone, and they were, and it's Andaman is also Air Force base camp, and also it's a lot of security stuff and all. So they were also building some other a different kind of international airport also. They were also in the making, because we saw that it was like it was in between, they were still making the other half. And as I said, this and that. So it all happened, and we were supposed to be back by 14th. And as the news were coming up that, like, you always get a message every time there's this particular cyclone or earthquake, or if there is some heavy rain, it's like that, like you're not even supposed to go out for these two particular days or these three particular days because there's some heavy cyclone, just going on and on. You get these kind of messages on, be it on WhatsApp or on, on your phone messages and all. So that's what we also were receiving. And yes, it was a little bit terrifying. And for a moment we thought we won't be able to return back, because to be very honest, Andaman is expensive. Even the food, it is expensive. They were like flights won't be available again until the 21st, that is the Friday, the next week of Friday. We're supposed to be back on 14th of April. That's Sunday. So after Sunday there are no flights. 5 days no flights. And if we are coming back, we have to come back on Friday, in the next week of Friday. And I was like, the moment we heard, especially my cousin, because he too went, like the person who got married, so the even he too went with us with his new wife. So even he got paranoid. Like, he's 40 something and he's scared. So I hope you can understand the situation we all were facing, because everybody was stuck. It was not only us, and there were other, families also waiting. Same case, like they couldn't do anything. Like, no scuba diving, no snorkeling. There was also glass bottom door. It was also kind of an activity over there. Nobody could do there. It was the only thing we could see was the limestone cave. It was beautiful. The limestone cave was amazing and so beautiful. So beautiful. Apart from being, by the way, I'm neutralizing now. So I'm going to take a shade a little bit darker than my skin tone, and I'm going to neutralize this particular orange. Anyways, as I was telling, and apart from, doing nothing, like, since we couldn't do anything apart from, sitting on our hotel rooms and, praying that, hope everything goes correct and right and all, and so that we are rescued, and, or any kind of help, like praying that, so that it just doesn't go bad. Apart from doing all this thing, we went out a little bit, explored the particular city, and bought a few things. That's all we could do. Otherwise, if this particular situation wouldn't have happened, I'm sure we would all have, enjoyed our, trip to the Andaman. But surely I'm gonna go back to Andaman, and yes, I'm gonna do everything: snorkeling, glass bottom, and scuba diving, because I was so excited for scuba diving. Everybody who went there, my friends, my relatives, they all were boasting about, scuba diving and all, and I was like, I have to do scuba diving. And, you know, I somehow feel it's a jinx, because every time you just keep praising for something, it becomes so bad. Or I just don't know, it just happens to me or not. I just gonna say it, but yes, it did. That's it. This is the basic story of Andaman. We came all back exhausted. And but what really mattered to us at that particular time of returning is that we all were safe. Nothing, no problem, no issues. My mother, she's 60 plus, and she has arthritis issue. Even she traveled in so good, like no problem, no issues. And everybody at Andaman, they were so nice and so helpful. Like, whenever they see my mom, they're like, auntie, let me help you out. Auntie, I'm leaving this, like, you sit at my place. And like, they were so nice and so polite, and it's really amazing to see people out there who are so nice and kind. I have to say this one particular thing. By the way, I'm using foundation now. It's Forever 52's Pro Artist A Ultra HD, liquid foundation. This is in a French toast. I'm gonna mix it with the other shade. So, anyways, as I was talking about it, this one particular thing that this particular makeup academic course has taught me is to invest in good and quality products And this is the other shade from this is also HD. This is Europe Girl in the shade tan 110, 110. So I'm gonna mix it, and then I'm gonna make a shade out of it. And also another quick, the tip or whatever you say is that I've learned from my mentor is that whenever it's an HD products, you are supposed to apply in any one particular side, and you're going to blend it ASAP because they tend to dry up immediately. And if you're not like blending it immediately, you are going to have patches and it's just gonna dry up and it would look so bad on you, trust me. Also, not to ignore you know your neck. Blend, blend, blend. And also one thing is that I might look so white right now, but trust me, it will oxidize with time and will sit down, melt, and into the skin. So yes, have patience. Okay, now time for some blush. I'm using, Blue Heavens Kiss and Blush. You can also use, and if you're from, like from my shade range, you can also use from this particular palette. You can go for a darker shade like this one. Hold on, this one. This shade, it's a very beautiful shade. You can also use that. And if you just have, this particular thing also, or any other cream blush, you can use it because after applying powder all over and setting yourself, you cannot use any cream products. So you just have to invest in right now if you are looking forward to it. Now it's time to blend. Now it's time for contour. Yes. Now you should blend it. Snatched. Now it's time. Like if you think that everything unit is required, I somehow feel it's done. Now I should set my base. So the same goes to you. Look into the mirror really, closely, and if you just think it's all set and all perfect, go ahead, set it down with the powder. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be setting my full face with this Europe Girls, HD powder. It's a butterscotch 040. So I'm gonna over here learning, makeup professionally. I could save one thing very, you know, like with full guarantees that you're supposed to set the under eyes very nicely because that's where you get most of the folds and wrinkles and all, and it just spoils the look. So make sure you set it down and then just go for the full face. Bad dry, go slow, there's nothing to hurry up and all and everything. Secured my under eyes, which means I am going to do my eye makeup now. And Forever 52 complete coverage concealers are amazing. I have two shades. It's 002 and it's 0010. 10 is the darker one, 002 is the lighter one. So I'm going to be using the lighter one and just do it. Now I wore sari that day, and yes, my kittens over there are squealing. By the way, I have a good news. Remember that I adopted a cat? Her name is Bagha. So Bagha recently became a mom, and I'm so proud of it, which means I'm a grandmom. And my grandkids over there, as you could just hear the squealing of the kittens. So yes, never mind, coming back to it. So I wore sari on my cousin's wedding, and like it's a purplish pinkish tone. So I decided to go with like nude lips and popped purple eyes. So let's recreate that, but more better way. Okay, so I've upgraded the palette also. So I'm gonna use Pretty All Set from UCANBE. It's a very beautiful shade. Like it's really good for like the beginners. This is the whole thing. You have everything. If all colors you have, contour shade over here, two contour shades, two blush and two highlighter shade. And you have all the shimmers, press glitters and everything and all. You have more or less, you have everything, every color to work on with. So let's do. So I'm gonna use this particular section. Yes, the colors. Okay, so make three dots and you're gonna connect eventually. You're gonna press now, no dragging. So press it. A U shape, like marking the your crease line with the very same color. Now you're going to blend it. Make sure it's smooth and as if like it doesn't feel you have some lines on it. Which use a tad bit of pink and blend it. Now the center of your eyelids and press glitters of any of your choice. I'm going with a tad bit of pink and some purple on the road. This is the color. Uh, it's gonna be the same color too. Yes, so this is the look, and I'm just gonna smudge my lower, using the very same eyeshadow that I used on my lids. I'm gonna smudge the coal. Time for some shimmers. I'm gonna be using again Forever 52. It's glow and highlight. It's actually FGH 003. It's three. So it is an amazing coverage. I must say, it's so beautiful to look. Yes, now it's time for a little bit of bronzer and blush. This is from the MyGlamm Pose HD Bronzer Duo. Another shade number. I think this is only one we have. This is yes, Cali Cheek. Cali Chick. It's not cheek. It's chick. It's 02. So yes, I'm gonna be using the darker shade over here. That's for the excess and this is it. And the lipstick, I almost forgot about that. So this is from Neckline. I think it's 07. So I'm gonna wear it. Where is my compact again? So this is the final look. No, this is not the final look. I'm gonna wear the sari and everything and all and just come back. So all done. This is the final. This was a sari and this is a very custom made blouse. I added like these pearls, jhumkas and all, and this is the final look of it. I really like this sari and the combination, everything. I really feel it accentuates the look. And yes, this is the final look. I hope you liked it. I know it's been yes, Bagha. Yes, by the way, let's meet Bagha, the mommy version of us. This is Bagha, the mommy. Hello, baby. Okay, okay, take it. Okay. So this is, and yes, if you like this particular video, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. Please do like, share and subscribe. And yes, I'll be coming, I'll promise this time, and I'll just be consistent. So till then, stay good, stay safe. Bye bye.